Friday. They slayed. They came through. Thank you, BB Waters and Transformer. Make sure everybody to tip your local entertainment, tip your queens, tip your kings, tip every single entertainer that is going to be in this segment. But more importantly, their Venmo is going to be tagged. So by all means, take advantage of it. Nick.
Yes, I love
their
performances. So make sure you tip your queens. And yeah, we can't not talk about Lance Bass.
Did you just see that? Because, honey, I am moist. I am completely moist. My Lady Jams were Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. So let me tell you, seeing Lance Bass pop up on my screen, woo! Childhood made, honey. Childhood made. Yeah, I'm so blessed.
I'm so glad he was able to do that for us. Thank you, Lance Bass.
Thank you, Lance.
I was a fan
thank you.
Of Backstreet Boys back in the day, you know. So that was really
even a bigger
so you know
now.
So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know where I'm coming from then.
Well, for somebody like me who has like a high voice, it's so he's got that low voice. So thanks. Hi, Lance.
He sure does. He puts the bass in his last name, honey. He puts the bass in his last name.
Yeah. And, you know, I wanted to mention one of our partners now is Reverie, and they're a 24/7 queer streaming network. They're available on Apple TV, Google Play, all kinds of stuff. They reached out to us and they wanted to support the important work that we're doing at The Source. And they're partnering with us. They're offering our people, with that code you just saw, C101, a free membership for a month. And then after that, 20% of your membership fee, which I think is like $6 or something, like a streaming service, comes back to The Source for the rest of the year. So they're really great partners. They've got amazing content. So yeah, support us. You know, check it out. It's all queer programming, 24/7.
Great.
Yeah. So Reverie is a great partner for us. So we're really excited about them, and that's new. So the next part of Pride Inside is really highlighting our programs. The Source does so much, and we depend on people for that. And a lot of folks may know our program directors or program managers or program coordinators, but some may not. So we offer HIV programming. We offer programming for trans folks and parents of trans kids. We do peer support, advocacy, education, and the folks that are coming up right now are all the people that implement that stuff. So without further ado, The Source staff and their special messages to you for Pride Inside.
Hey guys, it's Dean at The Source. Happy Pride Inside. I'm so happy to see so many of you tuning in and watching today. You know, I've been to every Pride that we've put on so far, and last year we offered free rapid HIV testing. And we're still offering free rapid HIV testing at home. So if you're in need of a test, hit us up. We can deliver you a at-home test kit, and I can go over the results with you online if you'd like. Now more than ever, it's important to stay on top of our health. We also are still maintaining our HIV program. So our peer support and social groups are still happening on Zoom, as well as our other programs like ADAP, AIDS Drug Assistance Program, which helps cover the cost of costly HIV meds and your insurance as well. So have a great day, you guys. Happy Pride. Thanks.
Hey everyone, my name is Spencer Salazar. I'm the Trans Program Coordinator for the Source LGBT Plus Center. One of the things that our program does is we have groups that meet so that people can seek community and find an understanding with other trans individuals. It's also open to family members and loved ones that they may, you know, kind of better understand where they're at and how to better help their loved ones. We also have a closet that we're working on, so once we're back open, we'll be able to help people get some clothing if they're in need of clothing during their transition. We have a binder program for our trans masculine folks that are in need of a chest binder and can't afford one. Really, our program is about normalizing the trans experience, gaining resources for those folks, and letting people know that we are here and we're not going anywhere. So if you or you know someone who's interested or needs community, please have them reach out to me and we can get them connected with some local trans folks here in our valley.
I'm Bev Anderson. I'm the clinical coordinator at the Source LGBTQ Center here in Visalia. And I just want to let you know what services we're offering at the center. We offer therapeutic services, including individual counseling, family counseling. We're offering a Seeking Safety group, which is resuming on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. We have a Mental Health Mondays at 6 p.m. on Monday with myself and Noah Deeds. And we also have other groups that are offered through Spencer Salazar, who works with the trans population, and also Dean Jackson offers services as well, group services and individual services for those suffering from HIV. So if you have a need, give us a call and we'd be happy to help you.
Hi, my name is Alex Carranza. I work with the Source LGBT Center in Visalia. I'm the facilitator at the Kings County pop-up in Hanford, and I just want to wish everybody a happy Pride Inside. It's going to be amazing. I've never heard of anybody doing anything like this. The Source does amazing things, and I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome.
Hi everybody, it's Dana Galanti, Trans Program Advisor for The Source, wishing you all a super safe and super happy Pride Inside. We look forward to seeing you soon, and in the meantime, we are still here for you, even if it's remotely. Happy Pride!
Hey, what's up? It's Gus. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to the staff at the Source LGBT Center. Thank you guys so much for everything that you're doing, for keeping people safe and connected and healthy. From the bottom of my heart, so appreciated. I know that you guys are a little disappointed that there's not going to be a Pride Visalia this year, but every day can be Pride. I think that when you put your true, authentic self out there, you go out with your head held high and you let your freak flag fly, you are celebrating Pride. And I think it's so important to make sure that we are staying connected, and you guys are obviously doing that, but like, something as simple as reaching out to a queer friend or family member or coworker and just telling them that you see them and you love them and you're here for them goes a long way. And sort of the same on the opposite end, reaching out to allies and just thanking them for being there for you, it goes a long way. So just keep spreading positivity and love and joy. We're all going to get through this, and it's thanks to you guys and the work that you do and people like you. So yeah, thank you guys for keeping everybody safe. Sending you so much love. Happy Pride.
Go unnoticed. So thank you so much, Gus, for taking the time out of your day to support Pride Inside 2020. We definitely appreciate it. But we also have a very important person that knows everything going on at the Source LGBT Center. He's actually one of the arteries there in that organization. So without further ado, I want to bring on Nick Vargas. Nick.
Artery. I've never been called an artery before. That sounds really important.
Oh, without the cholesterol, sis. Yes, ma'am. It is definitely important.
Yeah, no, thank you, Gus Kenworth. Thank you to the Source staff. A lot of time people don't see the amazing work that we're doing here. And, 2020's been a very tough year for the Source. We've seen an increase in demand for programs. The same time that we've seen donations come down, we've had to cancel major fundraising events, like our Drag Queen Bingo, like Pride Visalia, but in these 4 years, we've gotten to help people, to get to know people. We've made some great friends, and I am so grateful that several of them took some time to tell you in their own words what the Source has done for them. This is probably the most important part of Pride Inside, and it's really special to me, and I hope you'll be inspired. So here we go.
The Source saved my brother's life, and it could save the life of someone that you love. Like your son.
Or your daughter. Or that someone could be you.
Or it could be your partner that needs the help.
The Source has helped me through some rough times.
Rough times like being out in school.
And that time that I was struggling with substance abuse and my sexuality.
And that time I was struggling to accept my child's gender identity.
And let's not forget this moment in time that the Source has helped me get through COVID with HIV assistance and care.
It's helping me right now too with my lost job and my lost routine. The source is helping me stay undetectable.
El source me está ayudando a mantener indetectible.
And with resources like PrEP, HIV testing, and education, the source is helping keep me HIV negative.
The source is helping people with their mental health through virtual counseling and support groups.
The source has helped me learn to lead.
The source is helping local business owners by supporting and promoting.
And the source is creating space for LGBT plus young professionals
Like us.
The source gave me adventure and community.
The source helped me feed my family.
So let's help the source right now so they can be here beyond COVID and into the future.
So that they'll be here for the high school kids like my drama students. And for all the college kids at COS, especially those who took my sexuality classes.
Please help the source right now so they'll be there for that person who needs to come out at 71, like I did.
And so that they'll be there for the trans kid who needs to come out to live.
And for the new person in town looking for community.
And for a person like me who wants to be a strong ally.
And they'll be there for a grandpa who needs to stay healthy.
And the source will be there for the parents who need guidance.
Help us, because we're just starting to change the world.
And there's so much more we can do
if we do it together.
Now is our rare moment to secure pride for generations to come.
And we're going to rise up, and we're going to be proud, and we're going to be outrageous. Woo!
Out and proud, Penny.
Yep, just like that. It's going to be amazing.
And it's going to be with your help. So give now. Thank you.
That mission moment video was beautiful. What a masterpiece. Thank you so much to all the volunteers that spoke their story. It's so good to hear stories from the people who make up the source. So we definitely appreciate that video and Travis for putting it together.
Yeah, and Travis Walters, like Priscilla said, Travis is amazing. He took all those pieces and stories and put them together and really told the story of the source. So thank you, Travis.
And it's a story that I really wanted to tell because it shows people the impact that the source makes and the impact that you can have by supporting us. And we're asking you right now to help bridge this gap in our funding because of COVID by texting Pride Inside to 44321, scrolling on the bottom of the screen now. Text Pride Inside 44321 and make a difference. Be part of something big here in the Central Valley. Be part of somebody's life. You have the power right now to keep the source going, to keep Pride going, and to make that difference. So thank you. Donate now if you can.
So Priscilla.
Yes.
I know that someone very special is coming up. Can you tell folks about this person and what she means to you?
Very special and very rotted, let me tell you. Very special and very rotted. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's actually very stunning. She's actually from Tulare. That's her hometown. She's literally from the South Valley. So that's why I definitely wanted to include her in the Pride Inside segment because she's actually a South Valley girl. So she is actually in Fresno. She's one of the main queens in Fresno. She actually does a show called Shady Lady Hour at Fab Fresno. And more importantly, she gives back to her community in more ways than just one. So without further ado, welcome to the virtual stage, the one and only Miss Leilani Price.
If you don't wanna see me, show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't stop now. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't show up, don't come out, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, about me now. Walk away, you know how, you know how. Don't stop caring about me now.
United States Census is about keeping count of all the people in the United States. It helps us give opportunities to grow, thrive, and be represented in government to those that need it most. A complete count of the census can mean your community becomes more livable with parks, schools, roads, and much more. Make sure to count everyone in your household, from the baby to the grandparents, even your cousin Larry, who has been staying with you for the last 3 months. You can do this online, through the mail, or you might get a knock on the door. To learn more, visit californiacensus.org.
Hi everyone, my name is Noah Dees from the Source LGBT Plus Center. I help with census outreach for the Source. It's 2020, which means that it's a census year. Now, more than ever, it's important for LGBTQ folks to be counted. Over $700 billion in federal funds are allocated to states and communities nationwide over the next 10 years. Roughly, each person represents around $20,000 in funding over the next 10 years. That's Medicare, that's SNAP, that's HIV emergency relief. LGBT plus people tend to utilize Medicare and SNAP at higher rates than our non-LGBT counterparts, so we have a lot at stake. So every time you take that census, you're securing those funds for your friends, your family, yourself, your community. It's very easy. Please go to my2020census.gov and knock it out. It takes around 5 minutes. And yeah, so secure those funds. Please, thank you. I'm Noah.
So everybody, that was Noah Deeds. I don't know if you know Noah, but he clearly knows a lot about the census. And the census is so important this year, important now more than ever. It's really important that LGBT people feel empowered to take the census and self-report because of the work that Noah has done and Katia Clark has done, and our partnership with Act for Women and Girls and Equality California and San Joaquin Valley Health Fund. We have flipped the script. Typically, LGBT people in rural communities are very hard to count, which means that they don't really self-respond at a rate that that people should. But we took a poll a couple weeks ago, and Tulare County has a self-response rate of like 53%, and LGBT folks that follow our page have a self-response rate of 83%, which is insane. So the work we're doing is making a difference, and that work
up the census. That's
yeah.
Our whole county is gonna seem gay. That's
yeah. But I have to also thank Nick for lending us at the source, Noah, because he's doing a great job. So thanks, Nick.
Yeah, no, Noah has been with us since our first gathering, which was actually the vigil for the Pulse massacre. Noah was there, and that's when we first met Noah 4 years ago. And he's volunteered with us. He was our intern with the local community college, and now he's like my right hand in fundraising, development, and now he's doing this incredible work with the census. Thank you, Noah. So grateful you're part of the team.
Yeah, and that team now is working from home. We're all working remotely. Everybody's doing a great job. It was quite a change for us because we're so used to being in the same space together. But I had to share my addiction a little bit. Since we've been at home, everybody over 30 or 40, I'm addicted to TikTok. So I fall asleep with it in my hand. I cannot get enough of it. And there's a lot of really cool LGBT content on there. But we are going to show some highlights of the TikTok videos that I really love. So without further ado, here's my TikTok o'clock.
Hey, I'm with the United States Census Bureau. You didn't turn in your census form for the year of 1970, so I'm just here to ask a few questions.
Okay, are you like a narc or something?
No, I'm not with law enforcement.
Okay, I'll answer your questions as long as you're not a narc.
Okay, great. What's your name?
I'm Sunflower.
Is that your first name or your last name?
There's no first or last to it, man. That's just who I am.
Yeah, but is that your legal name?
I don't know anything about legal, man. That's just what they call me, man. I'm Sunflower.
Okay, we'll come back to that. How old are you?
I'm as old as the universe allows me to be, man. I'm as old as the moon and the stars.
Yeah, but when were you born?
I don't use human constraints of time to measure myself.
It's okay, we'll come back to that one as well. How many people live here?
Man, it depends on the day of the week, man. It's an open commune.
But I mean, how many legal residents do you have in this domicile?
You're using language, you said you weren't a narc, but you're asking a lot of narc-like questions.
Dude, I'm just counting.
Whatever groove you got, I don't dig it.
What's your favorite month?
Pride.
And do you know that this year that the march is canceled because of Corona?
Yeah.
And do you know that the first Pride was a protest?
Yeah.
And do you know why?
Because gay people don't have the equal rights.
That's right. And do you know why we need to keep being Pride?
Because long way.
Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, TikTok, rub, hug, twinks, jaws, bears, cubs. Zoom is a new cause. 6 feet, no hugs, still beat these mugs. Sick beat, cut, rug, Joe, exotic is a thug. Kitty cat, Tommy Carroll, Baskin, Ricker's the husband, everyone's asking. Stimulus check, everybody better cash in. Masking gloves, yeah, that's a new fashion. Girl, what did that girl just say, girl? Girl, I don't go to work. I don't leave, I stay. I eat and sleep all day. And then I watch TV. That's just to keep my demons. Until they set us free. And I'ma let you see. What you gonna let them see? My mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
Oh my goodness, TikTok videos. TikTok, I swear, is a cultural phenomenon. Don't you agree, Nick? Don't you agree?
They're a lot of fun. They
are.
It is
so many.
Yeah.
There's so many dances. I mean, quarantine has literally gotten people going crazy. So what more else do they have to do other than TikTok dance videos? So kudos to TikTok. I love that. I love that. But more importantly, Nick, so I know that we touched base on this earlier in regards to, COVID and the whole, pandemic going on right now. Mm-hmm. But how has the Source LGBT Center here in Visalia how do you guys stay afloat in regards to the whole COVID-19 thing? What have you guys been doing to kind of, make sure your guys' heads above water?
Yeah, so I mean, it sort of goes back to, our core, at our core, we've been very good stewards of donations from last year. And you remember Over the Edge. So
yes.
That is actually is that we had a little bit of cushion. So even though we had to cancel Drag Queen Bingo and Pride by Celia, and we're going to have to cancel some other stuff. And even though donations are down, we've had a little bit of reserves, but we're working overtime trying to figure out how we're going to raise this extra, it's going to be at least $30,000 missing from the budget that we're going to need in 2021. So that's why, like today, we're making that call to action for people to text Pride Inside to 44321. But I'm also doing other things with our team. We are getting ready for Give Out Day. And Give Out Day is actually going to be Give Out Month. And all of Pride Month, all of June of this year, LGBT centers from across the nation are in this national competition to see who can get the most $10 donors. And whoever gets the most wins a leaderboard prize. So, Priscilla, do you remember last year?
I do. I totally remember. It was a full-blown online competition, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely awesome.
And we won. We were first in the nation, and that was a $10,000 prize. That was our second year doing that. So we know we can do it. And that $10,000 prize this year is going to mean more to us this year because of everything that's happening with COVID. Than it was in the years past. And we're actually, this year, we're going to use $5,000 of that leaderboard prize. If we get it, we're going to use $5,000 to give to our COVID relief fund, which is giving direct aid to people who need it in our community. So who they need it for food, utilities, lost income, pet food. We're going to give $5,000 of that Give Out Day leaderboard prize to the COVID relief fund. So we're hoping the community is going to rally behind us on Give Out Day. Stay tuned for more information. It's the whole month of June. But beyond Give Out Day, we also have great partners like our presenting sponsor today, Anthem Blue Cross. They've stuck with us, and so we're really happy about that. And also, I have something, Priscilla, that you're probably going to be interested in. On next Saturday, it's going to be May 30th, Token Farms, our local cannabis dispensary, queer-owned cannabis dispensary, is going to be giving back. And so on next Saturday, the 30th, May 30th, Token Farms is going to donate part of their sales that day to the Source.
That's amazing. That is so awesome. So technically, Token Farms, that's so cool. That is so cool.
So, tell your friends, Priscilla, if you're over 21 and, that's something you want to participate in, part of the proceeds go to support the mission of the Source, which we heard earlier in our Mission Moment video. We are helping our youth, our elders, people living with HIV, and people who are struggling right now because of COVID-19. And, our LGBT community is disproportionately affected by COVID-19 with healthcare access, with jobs. So we need it. Thank you to Token Farms for stepping up to be a supporter of the Source. Thank you, Anthem Blue Cross. And thank you to those people watching. I've seen the donations coming in. This is fantastic. I'm glad to see so many people watching. And, I'm just excited for, we're almost getting to the end of our program, but I'm excited for what's next.
Same. I'm so glad Token and Anthem are totally contributing back to the community. It's truly a blessing, and I really do appreciate it. And I hope all you medicated peeps out there, I hope you guys do support on May 30th. Pot with a Purpose. Head out to Token Farms. Proceeds of their monies will definitely be, given back to the community, specifically to the Source LGBT Center. So we thank you so much, Token Farms, for stepping up and being an ally here in the community. We definitely appreciate it. We do. We're actually coming to an end with our segment, our little Pride Inside. So without further ado, I think we want to talk to some special guests. Nick, I think we want to talk to some special guests.
So yeah, like I mentioned, we're getting close to the end of Pride Inside, but we still have some fun performances up next for us.
We do.
A mother-son singing team, if you will, Adam and Anna Sul. They've been great supporters of the Source. They've come to some of our events. We first met Adam last year at the Faberé, which was a fundraising event for our Youth Leadership Academy. We're raising funds for their service trip to Ecuador. So we were successful, we did, and Adam was a part of that. He has a fantastic voice, and I asked him to perform today, and he said that he'd love to do it. The song he wanted to sing was a duet, and he usually sings it with his mom, and I couldn't wait to hear it. I think you're gonna love it, and so let's hear it.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Anna. We're singing today not only to support my brother,
My sister, but everyone involved with the source.
because when you make the world kinder and more understanding for even one person, you make the world better and safer for everyone.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying,
I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They're much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful
Hello, my darlings. It's an interesting time, isn't it? For those of you who may not know, my name is Sam Brinton. I serve as the Vice President of Advocacy and Government Affairs for the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is the nation's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention program for LGBTQ youth, and it has been one of my greatest honors to get to keep coming back and having conversations with you each and every year, because the kid in Central California matters just as much as the kid in Kansas, and matters just as much as the kid in downtown New York City. I get that pride inside is a little bit different. I get that it's not the pride we all imagined. I know that for some of you, this may be one of your first prides, and it's not like the movies. It's not like, it's not expectations. But I think I wanted to say one thing, which is, isn't that the greatest part about being LGBTQ? Is that we defy expectations. I am a gender fluid individual who works in politics, and that's not always easy. It does, however, give me the opportunity to educate others on my pronouns, on who I am as a person, and why I do what I do to save the lives of LGBTQ youth each and every day. I am bringing you into my home. This is my wall of heels that I truly love. And I want to use it as a reminder to you about why pride inside is so special. You see, bring our whole selves to the story matters. Being our true selves, whether that be in stilettos or sandals, is what pride is all about. breaking expectations, being ourselves, and loving who we are is the absolute definition of the most normal pride in the world. Happy Pride, my darlings, and know that we are gonna get through this together.
That was Sam Brenton, who is near and dear to our hearts. They have presented 2 years in a row to our Leadership Academy all the way from Washington, D.C. And they are amazing, inspiring, incredible. They are saving lives every day with the important advocacy work they do. And our kids absolutely love them. So thank you again, Sam. And thank you, Anna and Adam. Your performance was beautiful and heartwarming. And it's allies like you that make LGBT people safer in their own community. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, I've loved all of the performances and singers that we've had so far. I'm glad to see so many people joining us. But the moment a lot of people have been waiting for is coming right up. And so without further ado, you notice she's not here right now. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to bring to the virtual stage Priscilla McNamara. And remember, Queens, go on Venmo, get out that Cash App, and here you go.
We come into this world unknown, but know that we are not alone. They try and knock us down, but change is coming. It's our turn now. Hey, everybody loses it. Everybody wants to throw it all away sometimes. And hey, yeah, I know what you're going through. Don't let it get the best of you. You'll make it out alive. Oh, people like us, we've gotta stick together. Keep your head up, nothing lasts forever. Here's to the down, to the lost and forgotten. It's hard to get high when you're living on the bottom. We are all misfits living in a world on fire. Singing for the people like us, the people like us. Hey, well, this is not a funeral, it's a revolution after all. Your tears have turned to rage. Just wait, everything will be okay. Even when you're feeling like it's going down in flames. Oh, people like us, we've gotta stick together. Keep your head up, nothing lasts forever. Here's to the down, to the lost and forgotten. It's hard to get high when you're living on the bottom. We are all misfits living in a world on fire. Singing for the people like us, the people like us. You just gotta turn it up loud when the flames get higher. Singing for the people like us, the people like us. They can't do nothing to you, they can't do nothing to me. This is the life that we choose, this is the life that we bleed. So throw your fists in the air, come out if you dare. Tonight we're gonna change forever. Everybody loses it. Everybody wants to throw it all away sometimes. Oh, people like us, we've gotta stick together. Keep your head up, nothing lasts forever. Here's to the down, to the lost and forgotten. It's hard to get high when you're living on the bottom. just gotta turn it up loud when the flames get higher. Sing it for the people like us, the people like us.
Yes!
Thank you.
so much.
Great.
Oh my goodness, what a performance. I broke a sweat. My goodness.
You look great.
Thank you so much, Priscilla.
No, thank you both to you guys for letting me have this opportunity, but more importantly, letting me celebrate virtually Pride Inside by Pride by Celia with you guys. I definitely appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to this amazing Pride virtual celebration that we're having here to support the Source LGBT Center here in Visalia. We definitely appreciate it. And more importantly, thank you each and every special guest that in on this segment, and also all our drag entertainers. Make sure you guys tip them the house down boots, because wigs are not cheap and makeup is expensive. So by all means, definitely be generous. And without further ado, I want to thank Brian and Nick for all the hard work that you guys put into the community here in Visalia and all the surrounding cities here in the Valley. We definitely appreciate it. And I hope Miss Rona just hit stage left, girl. I hope she just hit stage left, because I'm ready. I'm ready to get back to normal.
Yeah, we are so grateful that you took some time to be with us. I'm so glad to see so many people tuning in, see the donations coming in. If you haven't already, please text Pride Inside to 44321 and make a donation, whatever you can. Be a supporter of the Source. Help us continue our story. Ensure pride for generations to come. And on that note, I'm going to announce to you that on October 10th, 2020, that's this year, we are planning, Rona willing, to have Pride by Celia at the old lumberyard like we have for the last 4 years. Have it in person, maybe a little bit different, but to be able to bring that to you October 10th, keep your fingers crossed. But it's so great to see y'all here. Again, you can, Pride Inside, 44321. Share this video, like this video. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Coming to Pride Inside. We love you.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Bye.
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 Love you.